Yo, what is up, everyone? Hope all's going well for you. It's not for me right now. Hold up. So I was gonna do an intro until I dropped this guy right into these dire wolves, which was a horrible decision. But that's what I'm out here for. I'm grabbing a bunch of meat. The base is low on meat. If you saw the last video, I've moved the base, and now we're gonna build an entire base. But all of my dinosaurs over there are getting really hungry, and so am I, because there is nothing alive over on that island. So anyway, I'm grabbing that. I know it's dark, sorry. That's why I've got the headlamp, of course. So I'm gonna grab all this stuff. I'm just trying to get a bunch of things that I need, like fiber and I don't know, just like pelt and food. It's difficult out here in the tundra. But anyway, then we're gonna head back to the base. I'll get going in the daylight, I suppose. I should probably do that. And oh, Jesus. Okay. We'll be right back. Alright, so I am starting to place down our foundations. I've gotten quite a few of the walls. Oh, sorry. That was my Steam message. Don't check your own. It was mine. Sorry. I try and keep those to a minimum when I'm recording. But anyway, I'm placing down the foundations now. The middle part is just where basically everything was stored. Dang it. And I actually made a lot of foundations. I don't think I'm going to need this many. I'm going to make this compact. Now, I'm not going to store all the dinosaurs inside of this base. I just don't think it's a good idea. Like, last time we had multiple dinosaur pens, and I just think that just hinders how well your base can be defended. If you're going to have a lot of dinosaurs, it's probably just better if they stay out in the open, because if someone's going to raid you, they're probably going to kill them regardless. I'm just going to leave them on passive all around here until we figure out some other kind of structure for them. They'll probably be in their own standalone structure at some point, but I don't want to keep them in the main base because they get in the way of turrets, they block the range of the turrets, and just in general, they just get in the way when they're inside your main base. So I'm going to set up a whole new area for those probably, but for now, I'm just going to kind of sort them around this island. It's not like there's anything dangerous going to come over here, I hope. Pretty much all I'm going to have to worry about is players. So this is what we're starting with. I've got a decent amount of foundations down. Shouldn't be too bad. And all these little guys are hanging out in here. Yep. I need their cementing paste, actually. Need to keep stocking up. So this is what we're working with. I've got so many building supplies. We're going to have a really good base here. At least a good PvP base. Like I said, these guys will not be inside. But I do want to get some plant species X all around the whole area. So anyone coming over here would have a little bit of an issue. So anyway, let's get started on this. I'm going to actually speed up things a little bit here at the beginning, just so that we can do a lot in a little bit of time. And then we'll start building kind of intermittently. Okay, so it's going good so far, except I did make a big mistake. I was wanting to put the industrial forge right here, but I don't want to build the building quite that high right away. So I'm going to have to remove this lower ceiling, and I'm going to build it into like the foundation, not onto the top ceiling, if that makes sense. So I'm putting a ceiling here. I'll have to get some walls for that part. I know I have a gateway for that thing somewhere. One of the dinosaurs is storing it, so I'm waiting to add that on. Where did that freaking trapdoor go? I can never find it. Oh, there it is. Cool. Alright, let's go grab that forge and see if we can make a hole big enough to fit it. Now, I'm not 85 yet, so someone was able to craft the forge for me. Now, this is a very precious piece of equipment. Once we have this, a Quetz, and an Anki, we should be set. So let's just build some walls as we go. I built these doorways into this part. I don't know why I put double doors there. I just had extra doorways. Like, I don't know why I built 24 doorways to move over here. So I've been trying to use those up. Now that kind of leads over to the area that the forge will go into. I'll get more into it. I know it's a little bit confusing because it's kind of hard to tell where I'm going, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Now, I'm going to bring these walls and this forge up there. And we'll get started with this stuff. So I will put a wall here, so this will be 2 separate rooms. I'm going to try and just segment this thing, or this build, as much as possible. So I wanted to put the forge here, but as you can see, it's quite large. I wish it wasn't so big. Like, you can't make something a little smaller to cook your metal quickly? Come on. Especially with like tech tier coming out. If you can make like an Iron Man suit, you can make a normal sized metal melting, whatever they call them. Oh, bad idea. The one that I pull is the one I'm standing on. Bad idea. Okay. Now I'm gonna destroy these ceilings. Probably gonna have to lower. Oh boy. Oh man. Should have thought of that first. Good thing those gates aren't actually worth that much. It's only like 150 metal, something like that. I won't cry about it. It's alright. I'll probably just fill that in with a wall anyway. Not that the forge is going here. I probably shouldn't put a gate right next to it. So I'll probably put a wall there. Yeah, I'm going to have to remove or just kind of shorten that little inner room a little bit to fit this forge. And then I think we should be okay. Let's see here. Should I just destroy this stuff? Not like I just put a ton of time into building all this. Alright, there we go. Just destroy all that. This room's going to be shortened by 1 ceiling. Okay, let's see here. Can you be placed? Maybe. What is in the way? Okay, let's see here. There's gotta be... Maybe it's those ceilings over here. Or, oh, you know what? It could be these walls. Maybe if I go this way? I don't want to just destroy all this stuff. Nope. Okay mode does not help. That is not helping at all. That's making it much worse. Why does it go up in K mode? See, it never works for building. People always say use that to line up stuff, and it never works. Whenever I switch into it, it just makes the structure that I'm trying to build go some weird direction. Okay. No, I really want this to work. Oh, I don't think it's gonna happen. Place anywhere? Just anywhere. Why can't I just place it through some ceilings and stuff? You can build the ceilings through it, I'm pretty sure. So that won't be an issue. Oh, I missed. Let's get back up here. I gotta destroy these ceilings, I think, actually. They're gonna have to go. I hope those walls aren't... Those walls shouldn't fall, like the gate, right? I think they're attached to the ceiling. Okay, so just had to remove those ceilings on the very, very top of the base, actually. Wasn't the ones on the sides, because the ceiling is just like a little bit too short. I'll show you what I mean. Where am I trying to go? Sorry, new base. I'm lost. I'm so lost. Okay, we'll close this up. See, now we can put this all back together. The only problem is at the start, I should have just placed the forge right on the ceiling tiles and then built, or on the foundations, and then just built around it instead of building the base first. So that's all right. It put us back a little bit of metal, but not too much. Like I said, I'm not going for a massive base here anyway. Most of our metal is probably going to go to turrets. Okay. Here we go. We'll shut this little hole here. Look at that. Now I'll close this off as a separate room. I'll just have to put the... Oh, I can't access it from up here. I think if I, like, remove one ceiling, I should be able to access it. Or something like that. We'll try that later. It's not important at the moment. We gotta get the base going before we get metal cooking anyway. So, anyway, I'll segment this off here right away. I can put all these, and then I'll just have to grab a door. Okay. Where's that trapdoor? I'll find it. Nah, screw it. We'll go this way. Look at this. It's looking so good so far. Now, we just have to put turrets around the whole outside. See, it's kind of bland. It's not as cool as I wish it could be, but in PvP, you can't really go for cool. You have to go for what's going to work. So, hopefully this will. And, let's see here. Whole bunch of metal. I'm going to have to put all this back into the base. Like I said, I'm still unloading all of these friggin' animals. They're all just stockpiled with stuff. But things are coming along well. I'm going to start getting some turrets set up and some catwalks ready. Alright, so here we go. We've got catwalks. I'm just going to put these, right here. I'll put one. And then a bunch on this side. This is where all the good stuff's at the moment. So we'll put a couple extras on this side. So basically, I'm just going to put turrets around the whole exterior on catwalks like this. I know people say use fence foundations, but I don't know. I like catwalks. They look cool. I like the look of it. Anyway, let's place these things. So we'll go right. Let's toss them all on the hotbars. Okay, so we'll do this. Let's put it right here and then twist it. We should be good. Now I've got 2 generators on the inside for now. I probably want to add at least 2 more, powering like 1 for each side maybe, and then we should be all set. But for now, we've just got 2 just to get things started. I've been really on edge actually, just being out here without any turrets or anything like that. Oh my god, can you, what does it take to place this stupid thing? Alright, we can do this. Maybe if I just, okay, rotate it. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Is it like too close to the ground or something? Okay, let's try again. Gotta figure something else out. Maybe if I just stand right underneath it so it can't place on the ground. There we go. That's how you do it, I guess. So, put this one here. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a process. If these all want to act like that. Okay, that one placed. We're good. Now I'm gonna have to set all these back up. Dang it. I wish when you picked up the turrets, they kept the settings that you had when you left them. I don't get why they like reset, because now I have to like go through and like program all these to only players and stuff like that, which is kind of annoying. And it would be nice if they could like hold the bullets too, like the C4 detonator holds C4. Maybe the turrets should just hold their bullets when you pick them up. Now that would be nice. It would make moving a lot easier. So I'm just going to keep placing these. They're going all the way around the base. I hope I have enough. I had a decent amount. Like, none of them got destroyed or anything. They were all just unpowered. So anyway, I'm going to keep placing these. We'll be right back in a sec. Okay, so here we go. Things are feeling a lot better now. So I've got electricity running through the place. I've got beer in the fridge. Let's just eat one of these sandwiches here. And the armor, pretty much the only armor I need to wear right now are these gauntlets. They're Mastercraft fur gauntlets, and they're keeping me pretty dang warm, so that's nice. I don't know why I'm wearing the helmet. It was just the best one I had at the moment, and I think it's kind of cool. It gets really dark here at night, so having the little headlamp, although it doesn't do anything really, it's okay. So the forge is all set in there. I can access it from this room and kind of easily ferry metal into that. I don't want to build like an exterior door leading to the forge because I don't want that thing to get blown up. That thing is a very costly piece of equipment and I don't want to lose it. So we've got double doors over here for some reason. Don't really know why I put those there, like I said. But I mean, maybe we could do something with it in the future. And here we've got one of our generators, and then the second generator is going to be over in with the industrial forge. So those are powering the turrets. I'm going to probably put one on the second layer as well, and probably one in the very center of the base too. So I want to have 4 at least going to all the different turrets, because we don't want those getting blown up and then all of our turrets not functioning. So anyway, up here we've got all the birds, or I've got all the birds. I say we as in me and all of you guys, because I'm sharing. That's pretty much since I'm a solo tribe, it's either that or I'm just talking to myself, so one of the two. Anyway, can't access the forge from up here, but I'll use that room for something. Probably destroy one of those ceilings so that I can access it, and then we should be good. So I like having all the birds in one aviary, and then we can just kind of fly them out. It's just best for defense. In the other build, it was way too difficult to get birds in and out, and everything was glitching all over the place. And I feel like this is a lot more secure, which is nice. I feel a little bit more safe in this spot, and less like worried about people just raiding me, I guess. So anyway, let's throw a ladder on this so I can get up top, because that's where all the plant species are gonna go. I haven't got them all set yet. I actually have to run out to the swamp and grab a ton of seeds, because those, I had like 100 seeds and those were all taken in the raid, so I lost those. But these should all be watered and whatnot. Now, a lot of people ask about the plant species and whatnot. If they are outside, you don't have to, like, once they've filled up with rainwater, you don't ever have to water them again. You only really have to irrigate the ones that are on the interior of the base. Okay, you gonna come over here? Okay, thank you. I want to get that egg. I saw that he had an egg, or she had an egg over here. I'm grabbing that. A Spino out here would be really cool. We've got the little pool of water. I actually have the Diplocaulus. Okay. What's going on? Okay, that's ARK. That's ARK for ya. Can I please get up there? Let's go. Round 2. But anyway, I've got the Diplocaulus in there, and it's pretty cool. That's what I'm going to use to get a ton of pearls, which I actually have to get a lot of, because pretty much all I need at this point is metal, polymer, and electronics. Because we just want to build a ton of turrets and a lot of, I don't know, more towers or something. I'm not sure. We'll just keep building in metal. Pretty much nothing from this point is going to be built out of stone, so that'll be nice. It won't be an eyesore. So anyway, I've got this wall of turrets here. They're all set, programmed. There are extra catwalks just for when I add turrets. This side's kind of bare. We're going to have to get a lot more on this side. Like I said, that's basically what I'm going to be going for, is just a ton more turrets. So we've got all those anyway. All these are situated along here. I don't know, I'm trying to spread them out to the point where they're not in the way of the turrets if people try and raid. So over here, I mean, if people shoot them, that's one thing. You can always, you know, find those people. But I just don't want them to get in the way of, like, a big raid. So we'll just surround the base with them. But it's looking good so far. We just got to get those plant species growing, because that's really important. That slows down people a lot and really helps with the auto turrets, because the auto turrets have a lot of bullets, but people can drain those pretty easily. Plant species take a long time to drain. So I'm going to put this thing away, and we'll continue along. Alright, so the last thing that I do want to do today is actually get rid of these oil nodes. I'm going to put foundations on these. This will keep people from building on this front part of the island, but also we don't want people hiding behind the nodes or using them for cover from turrets or anything. So I want to get those out of the way. We'll just have foundations. Like I said, this spot over here will probably get a ton of plant species X on it, as well as like the whole back part of the island. So I'll just fill up these empty spots with plant species, so it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And then we'll do like turret towers as well. So we've got, I guess we'll get some oil from this. Okay, so there we go. All the oil nodes have been covered. It's not like I need oil anyway out here. There's like tons of it everywhere. Now, one thing I noticed is there aren't any penguins on this island. When I came out here, and since I've been here, there's not been one single penguin. And I think they changed the spawns, because I think they're only on the other ice islands, because they're definitely not here. I haven't seen like one of them. So that's kind of nice that I'm not blocking those spawns. At least people won't get mad at me for that. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to stop for today. I've got a lot of this done. I think it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good so far. Just need a lot more turrets. Okay, I need to organize this stuff. But I think that's where we'll stop. If you liked the video, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time. I know these videos have been a little bit shorter than usual, but that's been, you know, it's just because there's been a lot of base building, a lot of resource gathering and stuff going into this after the raid that happened. So anyway, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.